Alright, what's up, y'all? Anyhow, just record my stalkers today. If I got any out here, I left a little early, so they probably didn't get the memo to go ahead on and be out here. But I wouldn't be surprised if somebody come. Oh yeah, we got one over here. We got one over here on the side over here. There they go. There they go. There they go. Oh man, I tell you. They got another one over here in this parking lot over here. So y'all saw the car leaving. There go another one just pulled out right there. They just sitting there, down right there. They just sitting there. I mean, these folks, man, they ridiculous, man. Yesterday, I ended up, I had a little mishap at work to where something had happened. And then no sooner than I leave work and go on break, the damn stalkers in their cars mocking me of what happened at my job. Just that quick. It hadn't even been a good hour yet. So they be sitting all around your job waiting on you to go on break and everything. And I'm talking about people who don't even work with me. People I've never seen before. So you leave your job to go somewhere on break, they'll be right there waiting to do some shit. The one lady that just went to jail, the Atlanta shooter, I can see how, because these landlords, these properties and stuff, they definitely will let people break in your house, do all that shit. I went through that earlier on, and probably still do go through it, but earlier on, before I knew what this was, look at him, idiot, busting a whole U-turn in the street. Got that on camera. White car in front of me. Ain't doing nothing but going back to the house. But when I stayed in Rossville, Georgia, I had to be like 23, 24. But that was my was that my first place? I think that was my first place. My actual first what was it? Yeah, I believe that was my first place. But anyhow, those people down there, man, they was coming to my apartment. I believe they were like having makeout sessions or something on my couch, because I kept on finding my couch wet when I come home from work. I used to work 12-hour shift, and it had white Caucasian hair down in my couch, long hair and short strands of hair. That's when I just knew. I was like, man, this ain't coming from the laundry room, because we have to go and wash our laundry in the same washers. But it'd be like a whole bunch of damn hair. But yeah, they'll definitely do stuff like that. Break in your house, steal from you, try to poison your food. I most likely ain't gonna get too much action on the freeway, But whenever I get to this one right here coming up behind me, whenever I get to the gas station, they'll start pulling up, or they'll already be sitting there. I'm actually tired of them doing these videos, trying to catch stuff. That one video I did yesterday was untitled Taco Bell. They was all running in there yesterday. I had one guy, he just couldn't get off the damn kiosk because he kept on trying, like he was putting it in his pocket, but the camera was still sticking out. And that's why I think when it comes to like girls, and you see them with their phones in their pocket and the camera be sticking up out of their pocket, if you ever noticed that, it's always like that. It's always the camera sticking up out of their pocket. That's why they do that. Those are the females, you know, the honeypots and the female gangsters. That's what they do. So they'll have their damn phone sticking up out of their pocket, and you know, you'll think that it's to see if you're checking them out or something like that, but it's not. It's for whatever it is that they be doing with the phones. You know what I'm saying? Because they using those phones as weapons. So that's why they always have it in their damn pocket, sticking up out of their pocket like that. So I try to understand, like, why is it always the camera sticking out? Like, for what reason is that? And that's all I come up with. You know what I mean? You know, because hell, you see them do that. I see them do that all over the place. You know, hell, they can be like about to get in their car, and if they in front of me, they'll put it in their pocket, and their car can only be like maybe a couple feet away, and they'll do that. You know. So but all these weapons that they use, and none of that shit ain't really doing. You know, they really, what they want is for you to break mentally. You know, all the stuff where they're traumatizing you, you know, cussing you out, telling you what they doing to you, telling you what they doing to people around you, you know, keeping you up, waking you up, you know, having those erratic characters acting like they're going to do something. All that stuff is a part of trauma-based mind control. So, as you can see, like I said, they want you to kill somebody so you can help their agenda out. You know, because their agenda is to make the world seem so violent that they got to take the guns away. And then once they do that, then they're able to really implement the mind control technology on everybody, because you're not going to be able to protect yourself. You know, even like, you can't protect yourself from that anyway, but you won't be able to just go and go to war with them folks how you want to. So if they have casualties, they don't care. You see what I'm saying? It's all about them getting to their agenda. Okay? And that's what it's all about. As long as they achieve their agenda, they don't care who dies. Kids and all, they don't care. But that's just how they think. It's all part of the New World Order that they want to make a Sonic Kingdom, and that's what they're trying to get. That's what they're trying to get to. I was watching Michael Miller's channel, and he was talking about the initiation of the Freemasons and the way they like their dress code and all that stuff. Man, I've been seeing that stuff ever since I was a kid. You know, I didn't realize that's what it was, but I've been seeing people dressed like that. I mean, like gangs, they be rolling their pants legs up, you know, and it's basically to let you know what gang they in. But I used to see them do that stuff when I was young, and it reminded me of, like, cause he said they'll roll their pants legs up, and then they'll put them a blindfold on them, and they have like some pajamas on like that, right? And I'm assuming no shirt. But I've actually seen people, you know, dressed like that with the one slipper on and one slipper off. You know what I'm saying? I actually seen that before. And I just, that person was in a hurry to get out the house. You know what I mean? My mom was actually dating a guy who used to always have something on like that. And I'm like, why is he always half naked all the time? You know what I mean? He come out the house like that. And that's exactly what he would be wearing, like a pajama outfit, one pants leg pulled up. You know, if my siblings, if I was to talk, if I could talk to them, but I can't, they could be able to vouch for me on that. But yeah, that's what he would be wearing. Like, he would come pick us up from school like that. And you know, you just want, like I said, I've been doing a lot of backtracking and stuff like that. But yeah, this man used to actually come out the house like that, and that was something that he would be, you know, wearing. Like, he wears stuff like that every time you see him, almost, he would be wearing stuff like this. Is one of the people who I know was a perp now. You know what I mean? That I didn't know. You know, I didn't know about this shit back then, but I know he was a perp before I heard that they make them wear stuff like that. And sure enough, when I heard him say that, when I heard my other, you know, Michael Miller, when I heard him say that, that's when I knew. I was like, oh, okay, so he really is one, for real. That's exactly how he used to come out the house. I thought it was because he was just, in my opinion, he was just a little dusty dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I looked at it. Like, he just don't care about his appearance because he had a scruffy beard, never combed his hair. You know what I mean? He just looked horrible most of the time. But yeah, he would be wearing shit like that at my mom's house. You know what I'm saying? And then if I was to see him somewhere else, out and about, he would have regular clothes on like everybody else. But at my fucking house, that's how he would be dressed. You know, with that pajama outfit on. And what he would do is he'll put his foot all the way in one of the slippers, and then on the other slipper, he'll be standing on the back of the heel. You know what I'm saying? And he always, you know, he was just weird like that. I didn't understand what was up with him. This is the same guy who ended up attacking Daryl. You know what I'm saying? Daryl was a schizophrenic man. And this is the same guy, you know what I mean? And now I look back at it, it was like that whole little neighborhood right there. I stayed on the street called 36th Street, right? At the top of a hill. You know, I think I did a Google map of it. But directly across the street I remember because we had some mutt dogs. we had some little mutt dogs that we had found around. We was trying to raise them up or whatever, and you know, I remember specifically that the white, it was a guy across the street who had a canine dog. You know what I'm saying? A police dog. You know, and that dude was a police. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like everywhere I've been, they've been somewhere close by, and there's always been some schizophrenic person right there on the same damn street with them, type of shit, you know. And anyway, that guy, he used to dress like that for sure, cause he was embarrassing, you know. I used to be like, man, that dude, man. I remember he had a big long ass car. They call him Deuce and a Quarter. He had one of them, and he had a whole bunch of clothes and stuff in the car, in the back of the car. And he used to come pick us up from middle school in that car, dressed like that, with a shoestring tied around his damn waistline. So it's like the stuff could fall off of him easily, you know. Man, it's a good thing I got out here early as cause this freeway bagged up all the way down there, and well, you know, it's the damn cops down there again. I mean, let's see if I can blow that up. The whole damn freeway down there bagged up. So I left out early today, you know, trying to get they got that one white car sitting on the side of the road right there. Try to get ahead, you know, get ahead of the damn stalkers. I mean, I'm like 30 minutes ahead of time. And but yeah, there they go. They got the cops sitting right down there. But yeah, that guy my mom was dating now, I know for sure that he was a Mason. And anybody can be a Mason though, because that dude right there, to me, I mean, what was the whole point of him even actually, you know what I mean, being a part of it? Because it's like, what did he contribute to it? I guess child abuse and child molestation. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, what else? He was a drug addict. You know, so I guess just to be a stalker and beat up on schizophrenic people, you know, and mess with children. So his ass was wicked as hell, you know. And like I said in the old video, his name showed up in my comments, and I got that shit on my hard drive that I used to store information on. I got it. His name just showed up, but I just took it as, because my sister is one of my stalkers. So I just took it as her trying to make me think of everybody, you know what I mean? Because they do shit like that. They'll try to throw this, they'll try to blame this and put it into everybody's, you know, oh, it's that dude, or it's that guy, or it's this dude, or it's that person, you know. And this is for people who have V2K. You would know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to push the damn situation every direction you can think of, you know, to try to, you know, it's to create that bipolar type of mindset, to where you always thinking, this person doing it, that person doing it, this person, you know, and it's to create that. But I seen his name show up in the comment section one day, and I'm like, man, why the hell this dude's name shows up right here, right? And I had just been thinking about him, you know, like I said, because I always try to go all the way back and remember all the old days to see, was this what was going on when I was a kid? And it is. Like I said, when we stayed on 36th Street, I did a lot of walking on foot. I used to walk around through the neighborhood, and I recall the same ones with the K9. Every time that I would be going up or down my hill, they would be coming up or down the hill in their car. And I remember because, like I said, they had that damn dog, and it was real big, you know. And I was like, oh man, you know, this dog right here, he might jump out the gate one day. So I used to always watch their house whenever I get ready to leave because that dog, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, sure enough, this shit been going on the whole time. So these jokers, man, they been doing this for forever now, you know. They ain't just doing it to like, you know, to me. They doing it to everybody. Yup. But I thought that was real. I thought that was wild that he said that they were dressed like that. You know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you just go over to Michael Miller's channel. He found that information somewhere, and I've seen illustrations of it. You know what I mean? I've seen actual pictures of them doing that, and it also reminded me of that album cover, Master P. Back in the day. He had an album called TRU, which stands for is true, right? But what I remember is that the guy on the cover, he had his eyes blindfolded, right? And he was cutting himself across the chest. And then you have two people shaking hands with blood in the middle. Blood coming in between the middle of their hands. So that's like that blood oath that they take. And then you gotta think about it. This man, his name is Master P. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what they call themselves, the Master Masons, and what else the Grandmaster, you know, all that stuff, that master talk, right? That's exactly where I feel like he got that from. You know what I mean? Yup. Yup, straight like that. And well, like I said, I thought that was kind of weird that dude would literally be dressed like that all the time. And I remember because like he's so nasty, like why he always got pajamas on and shit. It's a grown ass man, you know. All the time, in daytime, he walk around with pajamas on, and you know, all around the house with that one shoe on, the one heel out, the one heel in, and it was on the left foot, and he had one pants leg rolled up. So that's crazy. So the whole time I've been around all of this mess the whole time, and now I can see it. But I saw it then, you know what I mean? But I just thought it was, you know, that was just his mannerisms, you know what I mean? But like I said, if I see him anywhere else, like, you know, besides my mom's apartment or whatever, he'd be just like a normal person, you know. But anytime around us, he dressed like that. And you know, I just thought that was wild that that's part of their initiation to dress like that, blindfolded and all that mess. Yup. Hell, I remember times where people would be like, I remember going to a barbershop, and the guy who cut my hair, okay, it was this one guy that used to cut my hair. There was a female barber that used to cut my hair. But I remember him specifically talking about how he was going to go be amazing and all this shit, but it was like he was directing that conversation to me. And like I'm telling you, at this time, I don't know nothing about none of this. But yep, he kept on talking about that almost every time I went in there. And I ended up leaving that. I ended up stopped going there because they was intentionally fucking up my haircuts. Like using their trimmers and digging down in my damn skin and stuff, leaving like scrape, like cut marks around my hairline. And it was like it was intentional. I was like, man, I'm not going over there no more. But yeah, there's one guy in there. He just kept on wanting to talk about that topic. Then I used to work with a guy back home. You know what I'm saying? He used to wear his Masonic ring into work. And when I first met the dude, you know, I thought he was cool or whatever, but man, that dude was full of shit. One day he damn near tried to break my leg. He tried to break my leg one day. We was working on a fucking bundle. You know, like I said, at the time I still don't know nothing about none of this. And we was working on a baler that bales concrete, right? I mean bales cardboard. So on that bale, whenever you get a full bale of cardboard, you have to pop it out and drop it on your forklift. Well, the bale was stuck, and I was in front of it trying to get it out, and I kept telling him to wait and get out behind it, and his ass tried to he basically tried to pop the damn bale out, and this shit, he did pop it out, and it fell on my leg. And but what I noticed is, it seemed like he did it on purpose. It's like he was trying to do it on purpose to basically cause me an injury. Anyway, let me get on in here. Might as well keep recording. So I know it's gonna be some in here. So I normally don't even go in here. I normally go to the gas station up there on the corner right there. So since I'm early, I'm gonna go in here, see what's going on. But yeah, I feel like when that house that we lived in, you know what I'm saying? They gave my mom and them their apartment to mess with that schizophrenic guy that stayed next door. Because half the time she wasn't even there. She ain't pay no rent. I mean, literally, I would be there. All of us would be there by ourselves for a long period of time, days. But that's what I think they ass was doing then. Out gang stalking. Yep. That's what I think they were doing then. Yeah, I got ahead of them today. I don't see nothing going on. Of course, I had the little stuff by the house. We might have some action. Nah. Yeah, I got ahead of them today. We got one right here. I gotta get me another headset. That's what I gotta get, cause I hate having to lift my phone up and point my. I wanna be discreet as possible, but yeah, wasn't too much going on today. Yeah, but something got to be done about this shit, which I don't feel like it never will. You know what I mean? That girl that just shot those two people. She had been filing down lawsuits and everything, and you see what happened with her. And a lot of times these judges and the police, the judges, the lawyers, they all be fucking a part of this. They be all of them be fucking Freemasons, man. That's why I was surprised, like even now, to know that I actually won custody of my sons. And that's another thing. Like I said, this what they told me during the this was around 2014 when I first got them back, and I started having V2K. They was making it about my kids, saying that they was gonna get them back and all that stuff, and all kind of issues. If I pop my son for doing something, they would they would attack me with directed energy and shit like that. But then when it all boiled down to it, uh, they ass don't care nothing about them kids. They don't care nothing about kids at all. They just want to paint a narrative so I can feel like, oh, it's these people doing it, or it's these people doing it. You know what I mean? When what it really is the fucking DHS, Department of Homeland Security, right? Uh, fucking Freemasons, right? And all these little cricket ass organizations. That's where it's coming from. Like I said, they've been doing this shit to me since I was a kid, and probably to most of us. Even to the damn perps, they probably been going through that shit too since they was kids, and they just went ahead on and went with the flow, depending on what kind of family you grew up in. Because like I said, that damn guy. Well, hell, just like now, I see kids that do this shit. You know, like right now, I can see kids uh doing perp tactics whenever I'm out and about. Like I was at the clinic the other day taking my damn DOT physical, and they had a kid in there. She was like fucking 14 or some shit, doing the same little phone gestures and stuff like that, right there in the damn in the clinic. You know. But yeah, and some of these damn people, they just end up being in it because they parents teach them that shit. You know. Anyway, let me take my ass on over here.